Hey, what's up? This is Venger Satanis, and here's another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Kickstarter. There's only a few days left to back Saving Chult. If you want Eldritch, Gonzo, science fantasy, post apocalyptic adventures, um, you should back that Kickstarter because that's what it's for. And I'm also trying to sell a few more books, the hardcovers of Chult and Chult Fuchsia Malaise. So yeah, check that out. Link in description below. That should be cool. Apparently, Wizards of the Coast just released their new book, or announced their new book release, or upcoming release, the Ravenloft one. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, why are you doing Ravenloft again? Why don't you do something like Dark Sun?" Which I understand because Dark Sun is awesome, which is why Dark Sun was one of the inspirations for Chult. So if you want Dark Sun, but like a better, more independent um, Super Gonzo version of Dark Sun with plenty of science fantasy and Lovecraft and weirdness thrown in, then Chult is the one you want. Chult is the Gonzo Dark Sun with the side of rifts, maybe. It's just because it's a kitchen sink setting. It's got almost everything, including humor and some risque, borderline sleazy grindhouse exploitation kind of stuff thrown in for good measure. It's got a lot of sense of humor. Um, and the Gonzo kind of breaks the fourth wall. So yeah, you should back that because it is awesome, and you get a lot of adventure for your buck. What else? The layout guy. So he said, yeah, he said because last video I was talking about how I had to tell him up front before we started working together that hey, I have some conservative views and I'm not just a flaming leftist. I hope that's okay. Because a lot of people don't want to work with you if you don't have the right political mindset or worldview. Turns out he was cool with it. He's like, yeah, I don't care. We didn't really get into politics at all. He was just like, yeah, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. We can still work together. So I said, great. I don't care what you are, so you shouldn't have to care, what my beliefs are. But unfortunately, he ended up not working out because just when I was about to start sending him stuff so he can get working on it, I reiterated what we had negotiated and discussed on multiple occasions that like okay, you do all the layouts, I provide the text and the artwork and the direction of how things are going to go basically, and I'm going to have these hand drawn maps, and then you're going to enhance them with your layout skills and make them awesome. And he was like, yeah, that's going to be a lot extra. That's not included. I'm like, but that's what we talked about. That's totally what we went over all this. And that was part of it. He wanted like an extra 300 bucks per map. I'm like, that's no, um, no, that's a deal killer. So I found someone else, a backup that I've worked with a couple times before in the past. And he's going to work out pretty well, I think. We're familiar enough with each other back in the old days. So that should still work out, which is nice. I think that's it. I think I've covered everything. But yeah, check out the Kickstarter, back it, tell your friends. Only a few days left. Yeah,